Took a look, and I am actually not too far enough from the last couple of quests. I think there's only like 7 or 8 left. And then at the end of the game. What the hell? No idea where the fuck I'm going. Clearly. Get through this field. Crash into some crystals, bust my head.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost
Catacomb?
forgotten what it was that struck me about that
Catacomb,
triptych.
don't you mean?
This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
In the shadow of the mine. Yeah.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Yes, yes, you will.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Really, the chains? Chains of fate? Surprised his ass fucking moved.
Why am I always on patrol? The waste of my skills. What's that? Who's there?
Was that
That's-
your best?
Horse shit, dude.
Seen anything like that before?
Well,
Are you?
Rather up wide, coming back this way. That was meant for me.
a little bit.
Not quite.
Repairer.
Not what I wanted. You bastard. Yeah, he's dead now. Oh, those fucking
All of Ranrock's loyalists
traits
deserve
are
the same fate.
disgustingly
Nice work.
busted. This will be easy.
We make a good team. Once
do
again,
it back.
we fight our way through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I have a brother who works at Green.
Yes, yes, I do.
Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day. One less human to worry about.
Oh my god, dude.
I shall avenge your death. Won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus!
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
Yeah, a little bit.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Oh, it's another. So that's where they are. Correction. I assume there's a lot of these actually. It's got 2. Assume there's probably 2 more here, probably 2 there, 2 there, or I'm just missing quite a few probably. Overlook mine. Interesting. Search for the rune symbol.
Better or for worse, we're in.
Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me.
Petrificus totalis.
What was that? How nice of you to stop by.
Yeah, a little bit.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo.
Oh my god. I don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. I will definitely take that. Oh, I already just fell down. Okay.
Revelio.
Sure, game. Sure.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
It's a lot of racism you got going on there, bud.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Not really. I don't think anyone does.
I won't bet.
Arresto momentum. Rependo.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Oh, it's down below. As per usual.
Revelio.
That's the way I have to go. Then what's over here?
Confringo.
That ledge is awfully high.
Beer
Any ideas?
Statue.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
All seem very enticing.
Revelio.
Going down, down, down.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
That'd be nice. I'm supposed to go that way. What's this way? A whole lot of nothing.
Revelio.
That bridge has seen better.
Rependo. Confringo.
I would have honestly have thought Bombarder would have been a fire spell, but I guess not. Just a explosion.
Reparo. Revelio.
What the hell? What is this? A new challenger approaches. Well, he got... What the hell?
Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Stuck. It's like another puzzle.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Oh,
She would
fuck!
at that. Ranrock's loyalists all but declared war.
I didn't realize that those guys were there. Vivarium landscape painting.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm surrounded. Oh.
Confringo.
Yeah, you go away now. Ooh, delicioso, delish. And that is how you get past that. Damn.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why
Yes,
am I
yes,
not
we do.
surprised?
Over here! No!
Leave that man.
Arresto momentum. Confringo. We're not finished yet. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Defender. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Expelliarmus.
Gonna fucking nuke you.
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
We're much more fun to fight with.
Revelio.
Throwing shade on Gryffindor, I see.
Confringo.
What? They didn't. Mazaka. Huh.
We can have a look around in
Seems pretty
peace.
stupid.
Bombarda.
Not what I wanted.
Guardian
Okay.
Leviosa.
Now, do I have to...
Confringo.
Okay, that just doesn't work.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
Place that there. I'll blow this shit on up.
Flipendo. Confringo.
A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Huh.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
I'm gonna dip on up out of here. Found a book.
Another passageway.
Ah,
We should search the room first. Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain
the
after
world
all.
floated back to me as if
Still,
in a watery haze. How
something
long
about this
had I
place
been
feels
unconscious? I only
odd.
remember his eyes empty of sorrow, yes, but also I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish, but then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing and only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal
All I
entry
know
by
is
Isadora.
pain.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Yeah, I wonder where that could possibly be.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Oh, that's cool.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Okay.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Your map. What the hell? I didn't get what? Nani? I guess I must have glanced on over that. Those must have been two houses I couldn't get
Imagine how
into.
inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Yes, the fuck they were.
Revelio.
Why couldn't I? Huh. Okay. I must have completely glanced over these and not paid attention. But, okay.
Revelio.
Cooper statue. Grab this other one. Oh, okay. That's why I couldn't get to
Aloha
this.
Mora.
I love it. Give me my reward.
Revelio.
Oh. Cool. So the top of the map is actually complete. So those regions are done. Okay, so all of the top of the map is done. I need Hogwarts and then the yeah, stuff has got to be. Oh, I didn't. Huh. Whatever reason, I didn't get this stuff. Missing 2. Assuming. There you go.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Trends to keep me safe. At least I think so. The young today aren't willing to put in the work. Too busy.
Aloha
Assuming it's this.
Revelio.
60. Big ass chest. That doesn't tell me.
Nothing more.
Got to be nearby somewhere.
Revelio.
Or maybe not. 3 of 4. And it's not popping up either, so...
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I remember you.
Odd indeed.
Off on another adventure,
Revelio.
are we?
Huh. Gotta be here. Yeah.
Revelio.
No idea.
Always rely on my Patronus to keep me safe.
Revelio.
Hmm. Gotta be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Oh, here we go. Beatrice.
Revelio.
Yeah, no, it's not making any fucking sense. Oh, what the fuck, man? It's way the hell on out here. It's the floor. It still doesn't exemplify me. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. So I'll have to come back and see if I can find that a little bit later or something.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ever want to find yourself in the pocket of one?
Oh.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
Interesting.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Fire-breathing dragon.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Oh, great.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already.
Where the hell are... What? You can't see where the hell this is at?
There she is.
Okay.
Above us. She did make it home.
Rebellion.
Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
I don't think she's gonna be too happy. Just saying. Fam. Don't tread on me.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope.
What's a Mongol gonna do now?
We've done what we came to do.
Bombarder.
Get blown up.
Revelio.
Like, you really thought you were about to do something, huh? Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about fighting me, but the true galleons are in Arachnomantulas. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago, not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, We'll be moving on.
I see the bridge was
Soon, Egypt, perhaps it's such a relief
Good
not to
thing
be
it's
weighed down
fixable.
anymore. See you,
How
Agnes.
charming. They keep in touch with each other.
Not what I wanted. Keep doing that.
Fantastic.
Even though I could have probably have just blinked across.
Revelio.
Seems like an easy enough
I
quest
wonder how
to do.
good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Killed a graph horn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Revelio.
I looked at this show on the road. You don't look too happy.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Oh my god! Little barrel roll.
I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready. Over here!
I'll draw more attention. Follow when it's safe.
Ooh! Them dodge skills, boy. Can't hit me while I've got blink. What's the matter with you?
Her domain. She'll make sure we know.
Hell is that? Oh, you're not gonna hit me. I'm too quick. Oh my god!
She's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little
You
too
hit like a
warm if it was.
bitch.
I don't suppose she listens to reason.
Yeah, bitch. My blink skills are off the charts.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Needs to run when you got blink.
There's the almost there.
Better be almost there. I got hit with the freaking fireball, man.
Why is every bridge
Singeing my freaking threads.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
A purple dragon egg. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, leave me alone. You don't want this fight. Shit your pants yet?
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than
'cause
most
she
people
knew better.
realize.
That's
She
what
didn't
Gran
want the
always
business.
says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Galaxy brain kicking in. Okay, you must have thought of what they're doing next. Sure.
How could I have been so blind?
What? I didn't explain anything. Okay. Quests. Gobbledygook. Jennifer. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't freaking blink. Did you get the forest or no?
Can't catch
Eves, you asshole.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well...
I probably
this
will
be
after I'm
dangerous?
done with this
I
game,
think he
which
simply wants to show me
I don't
something
have
that
very many
involves
quests
gobbledygook.
left.
If it helps,
When I
he's a
looked
friend
it
of
up.
Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native
I'll
speaker.
probably download it tonight,
Cannot
actually.
wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Oh, great. Oh, gee, thanks, princess. I see you love still talking shit.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Two.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragball.
So you got all
An
your achievements yet, or
ancestor of
no?
Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragball's journals. They described repositories that Bragball had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend.
What, one of the
Hamid.
different houses?
Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I
Tisk
can,
tisk,
sir,
Jennifer.
Lord Gok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Hamid and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall
Time to
see
do some
you
more
soon.
Metal Gear. Yeah, I saw that quest, and I don't know why the hell, well then again, the only time you can actually even get into Azkaban is when, you do, Avada Kedavra on a student.
Clever.
Well, only other time, anyway.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
Believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
What the hell? Like an instant transmission.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
I think you'll like the Gryffindor one, actually. It's pretty funny. Not what I wanted. Huh. What the Oh.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
One less human to worry.
your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Lumos.
Watch your step round here. Sworn. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Who's there?
Oh, I didn't even see that
Ranrock
dude.
is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Where have those plans gone? I had schematics in my hand. a month
Okay,
ago.
enough.
I've been fighting since before you were not quite.
Yeah.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Wait a minute.
Revelio. We're being watched.
So I assume you're going
By
to
a
do
door.
that achievement tonight. More kindling.
Confring. Revelio.
Oh, wait a minute. Nani? And away I go.
I feel like a character in one of the adventure books I read during
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Let's see what do we got here. I'm just slice and dice.
That's the last loyalist. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
You better shirk.
Right. Don't want to see him do it.
Because you're such a big Harry Potter nerd.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Damn.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
Petrificus Totalis.
If you're there.
What was that? An intruder!
Yeah, okay. Explosive barrel.
This really is too
Revelio. Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Kinderling.
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
Revelio.
That.
Accio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Wait a minute. Fuck that, I'm going this way.
Revelio. Revelio.
You're walking out. Or did your PC take a poop on you or something? Ass in your ass is grass.
There you are. Such arrogance. I won't rest until you're dead.
Damn.
More weak humans.
I should have been.
Let's get this over with.
How many of them are there?
That
Pixie
should be the
Wall.
last of them. Revelio.
Sharing passwords. You can't game share it or something?
Revelio. Accio.
Oh.
Reparo.
Yes, of course.
I see.
Revelio.
How the hell do you...
Revelio.
Doesn't make any sense.
Confringo.
So in other words, just kind of shit out of luck then.
Accio.
This is not good.
So you actually
They're
played
building
it then.
enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Hello, Hamura.
So you didn't like it, or you did like it? What the fuck? Five minutes. Okay.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
Well, was it optimized? Just boring. That's all, Jennifer.
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Okay.
Without
Deal.
further ado, adieu.
Still missing one. I kind of figured you'd say that.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation,
Or
she
you're gonna get
smiled
Remnant 2, or no?
and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill it caught
Jennifer.
me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a
Shame
witch
on
or
you.
wizard. So,
Look it up.
to
You
my
might like it,
surprise,
actually.
I let her study the container if she would allow me
With that
to
big
search
brain
the
of
castle
yours.
on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at
Yes,
stake.
Jennifer. Yes, indeed.
Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
So did you look it up? It's all gobbledygook. Huh. Thought I'd be getting another quest or so. I guess not. Well, time to go fast travel to meet Hogwarts.
Needed to. I have to complete.
There we go.
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
The OP plants. Twelve. Here we go. And about 38. Yummy. Wow, Jennifer. And how about you spruce it up for me? I'm sorry if I don't have LED lights in my room. Just saying. Shillelagh. Time to revel up. Oh. Four. There we go. You meet traits. A phoenix of feathers.
You should be proud of all the potions.
So did you look up Remnant 2? Yes, no, maybe so.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogwarts.
Oh my god.
All this talk about a silly...
Or Blight Survival,
Hello again.
I think it's called.
Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. Thanks for stopping by. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm
Blight
almost
Survival
there. I just think I
and
can
Remnant
improve broom
2.
flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward...
I just did that. What the fuck?
Meeting.
Oh. Oh, the final broom challenge. Jesus Christ, it's way over there.
On another
Yeah, I know.
adventure,
At
are
least
we?
not yet.
Nothing clears the cobweb.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
I'm over here.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose.
Damn.
Made it.
What?
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant.
And you still plan on getting, what was it, Ashes of Creation?
This is going well. Excellent. That wasn't too difficult.
Oh, hell, can't make that. Sharp ass fucking turn.
Brilliant. That wasn't too bad.
Or is that a no, Jennifer?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my...
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am.
A bit
Almost.
toxic.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for
It'll
a
be
team,
DLC, what are you
it's the
talking
holy
about?
head harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here, 5th year. You're an asset to our house. You take care of yourself.
Flight, the good
Beginner's
flight.
luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best up.
Finally, the last upgrade that I probably don't need anymore.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
How's my
last
favourite
upgrade.
test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
Do ya?
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an
You
hour
have
when
Monster
I'm
Hunter
finished.
or no?
Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you. What are we looking for today?
Ah, you don't have the final upgrade.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
That sucks. I guess I gotta wait for that. Nice. Oh, not that far.
Good for Mr. Weeks. Mr. Weeks, I do make a good team.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Jack
I'm ready
Harlow?
to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs.
Why?
Webb.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head.
Wow.
I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's
Did you
Head,
even
she is less likely to learn of
take
my
the time
activities
to
than if I
learn
were
how to
wander
play,
the village
Jennifer?
questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Matter of fact, how
Where
far
am
are
I
you
to find
even?
these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to
Oh,
move a
come
bit more freely.
on. Really, we'll find all these people? actually running here?
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And
What's
you
a few
declined?
good hours?
Of course I
What
declined.
monster did you even get
Repeatedly.
to?
I thought they'd given up until I came home one night
Monkey.
and found my
Oh
husband
my
gone
god.
and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help
What-
that I cannot give, and my dearest
What weapon
Isco
did
is
you
paying
play?
the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me
Great
an enticing
axe.
target for
Switch
blackmail.
axe? Or the charge blade?
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
We hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
I honestly would have thought you would have said long sword.
Find Mr. Bickles up. Mr. Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take
Mr.
it.
Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help.
You didn't try any of the other
I
weapons?
spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well,
Pretty sure you
secretly
would have
engaged
enjoyed
these
light
past
bowgun or
6
heavy
months.
bowgun.
We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did
Light
he ask you to
bowgun
do?
elemental
It
build.
all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled.
Or
He
bow,
said,
should
"Your
I say.
secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was
That's a
shaken to my
kick-ass move.
core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Not gonna risk it for the biscuit.
He must be around here somewhere. Revelio! Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Natty
Oh,
must
another
have been taken
dungeon.
this way. I need to...
And in I go.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Revelio.
Got bottles of kegs of wine.
A hidden door. Matthew must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure of this.
You have got to be kidding me. Oh, that looks trippy.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Oh. Optional. Oh, okay.
Hey.
What?
Hello? Is someone there?
No. Just turn around.
Concentrate.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogwarts.
Patricus Totalis.
Suppose he's worth a look.
You didn't even pay attention. It was like right next to you, bud. No!
The Book of Poems was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
I ought to pay.
Be on the lookout for the girl's throat. If they're daft enough to try.
I ain't Batman. Oh, fuck.
Afraid to face me? Ha! You're easier to spot than an irrelevant.
You. You're dead. Just dropping nukes. Thanks. Couldn't make that any easier.
Mention that plans of Costa spoiled. Plans what was agreed upon. So if plans weren't to your liking.
Who the fuck is still talking? How the hell did this man survive, but the boss didn't? What?
Revelio.
Whatever. They're all dead anyway. What's over here? Fat loot. Time to check.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Get this shit out of my face.
Revelio.
Into the hidey hole. Oh, they're upstairs. Okay. Wait a minute, wait. Interesting.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
Determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
We need you to turn the other way, bud.
Locks and guards can't stop me.
Patricus Totalis here. I sense it.
Dead. Yeah, just you can't be fucking for real. That's some stupid AI. Yeah, you just stay right there, bud. Sneak is level 100.
here somewhere.
You found us! I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Ray.
Over here.
Going to collect.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
One dapper
I am
looking
all right.
man.
Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an
I want that
anti-apparition
hat.
jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Are you a Jedi?
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Let me go down here and see if I can't find this letter. So much stuff.
Revelio.
Damn love letter. Oh, there it is. Jesus. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over and am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacle of happiness have been existential challenge indeed, and now I am off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie.
Also,
Rosie
it was a love
O'Donnell.
letter from Rosie. You wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Ooh.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
And made that look simple as hell. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight.
Deuces, dog.
These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for
Oh, already here.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well,
better.
it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
18 of 32.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Will do, because I'm still here.
Hogsmeade, here I
Takes care of all 5.
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades. Ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Thanks for the last upgrade, bub. Alright. %96 of the way done. Seven. So if we're talking 7, that'd be 25. 7 more side quests, I presume. Good to know. Oh my god. Talk about... Oh. Gotta be something closer by. Here we go. Cool. A couple more side quests. Or side missions. Oh, fuck. Should be all good to go.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Where the hell is this?
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
A what? Oh, good.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact,
Rotational
the golden
wings.
snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Huh.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies.
That shouldn't matter.
Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Okay. If you say so. Yeah. Identify some oh, it's all garbage. That's nice to know. That really sucks. Oh. Ugh. Oh, they're eating now. Okay. Sure. I wanted. Elect. Sweet.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Summoner's Court match. Ah. I got 2 of those left. And 4 enemies left on this. Good. Toads. This way.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Oh.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Unicorn horn. Call that good for now.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the citizens. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Forbidden Forest. See here.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Oh god, not this again.
Accio!
Oh. This is gonna be fucking stupid.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
What is a billywig?
Accio!
Where'd that even land on?
Precisely as planned.
Is it now? God. Don't you do it!
Nice technique. Accio!
That is bullshit. I had a feeling it was gonna fucking do that.
Precisely as planned.
Bullshit,
Such
dude.
grace.
I hate this
Finesse.
cheap ass shit.
Didn't I say I adore competition?
It's just to add fucking... I wouldn't even say difficulty, just dumb shit.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Yes, just to
Absolutely.
waste more of my
Don't count me
time.
out yet.
That's the spirit.
Like, get rid of all this dumb shit.
Accio!
This literally just adds annoyance.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Accio!
Nice technique. Accio!
Bro, fuck you.
Precisely as planned.
Well, it doesn't even matter now, because I win regardless.
I'll remember that. Well, you are good.
Still counted that. That's dumb. Whatever.
I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
A cereal box.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
That's been my strategy. I suppose it only gets you so far, though. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Summoner's Court. And there's 5 matches, really? I would have thought they would have had more of the... How'd she say it? The... dark arts classes, the versus classes where you fight the kids. I guess not. They said screw all that.
My family.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
I thought I could count on my friend.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Was it what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
I thought I already
Perhaps
did this.
I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine the bells are just inside. And the bells
Kinda
are
already
back up,
did this.
Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school.
Sweet.
I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them.
Yeah.
I wish I could see his
Already
face.
did it in advance.
Future
and I didn't
generations
even
may
know.
not truly appreciate what you've
That
done,
would
but
give me
I
a field,
do. And I
field
hope
guide
that you
page.
do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Cool. Well, that was a easy finish. So you can pretty much do that way ahead of time, it looks like. I guess it's a good thing.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Vig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
It's quite a bit.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No! Never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
You're an asshole.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why
It helps them
is he
evolve.
so certain about where
Shouldn't
we
you
could
know
find
that?
one?
Silly girl.
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Wait a minute. Huh. What the hell? I ain't do that. Oh, in the map chamber.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh, got a little stutter there.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Hey.
Always said that travel broadens the mind.
Damn, look at that Christmas tree. That's like quite a freaking bit.
It's tormenting Professor Black.
Any other game, you could jump over that stuff.
I'm going to have my own.
Wait a minute. Oh my god, did it really just... I feel so stupid. I literally just wasted all that time.
Now.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he
That's
fell,
unfortunate.
my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry, as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Well, intermediate.
It matters to me.
Oh, you sound offended.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh, this is pretty funny.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... You'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir.
This is
I
silly.
do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better. I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all.
What could the headmaster want?
So stupid.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or...
Headmaster, here. What could you want?
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
No, it's the headmaster, and he's coming this way.
All the interactions you can have while transformed.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls,
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
I like this quest. This
well,
is so fucking
Thank
stupid,
you.
but
I'm happy to look
good.
Silly.
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Scrope's as hard a worker as any house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
I'm gonna go to the trophy room. Got a little head start.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Going all the way straight to heaven.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Finally getting up here. About time.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft or wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy a well-earned nap when possible. Huh. I bet. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of the 4 school houses skilled at legilimency. The sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing you to determine their thoughts and abilities.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Get in here. What's up with this lock? The view, Professor Black, regarding your letter dated the 20th of September, I shall not reconsider the admissions process at Hogwarts. Regards, Ferris Spavin, Minister for Magic, London.
Revelio.
It is one good view.
That must be the pedestal. Revelio.
I didn't. Receipt, hair tonic, mustache wax, Bodman, pomade, comb, pearl handled, back scratcher, gold handheld, doxicide, paid in very small part. Remainder to be billed to minister.
Revelio.
I thought I opened this. I guess not.
Aloha Mora.
Alright, I didn't know that there was 2 doors, but alright. Oh, whoops.
Revelio.
Children have been asking about your return. Belvina in particular chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Cyrus and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin, help me. Cygnus is now crawling and follows Arturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arturus is begging for an invisibility potion. Frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage. Ursula.
Revelio.
Oh, come on. Dude, I hear it. Hold up, let me... Oh, Wiggenweld.
Revelio.
What the hell? Says they're up top. How the I can't pick this up either. Weird. I get into that other room? I guess that's where the other stuff is at. Okay, maybe I can't. That's stupid.
Where am I?
What is
Professor
this?
Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Wow.
You must move swiftly and cautiously.
This is pretty cool.
Use the tools you encounter to find me.
This
the
is
first
really trippy.
you will need is a cloak.
This is definitely
in this
different.
place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh. Make your way through the town without being seen.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right.
Let's get out of here.
I see a staircase straight ahead.
This happened.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Cat's dark mongrel.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Bro, that is
too many. I must cross
lot.
this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Didn't know I was gonna be doing some sneaking.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Oh, what? The one time they actually see me and I'm... Okay. Guess there was no cover, so I couldn't go further up ahead? Sure.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
How the fuck am I supposed to do this?
Now's my chance.
No, no, no!
That's the way forward.
Mysterious cloak.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Okay.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Mysterious wand.
I've never felt such power. Revelio.
Huh. Okay.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Way too high a level.
Descendo. Depulso.
Defender.
Moving on. Oh, that's hollow. I'm just gonna smite you. You gonna fight me? Oh my god. Call that down to smite you.
Defender.
Alright, progressing on. This was a really cool stage, or quest, should I say.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Oh, poor Neve.
Let us always... May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
Huh.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always
Equilibrium.
mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it.
I don't know
I
about
choose
that.
to embrace it.
Getting drunk with power.
Revelio.
Be kind of cool if you could play the rest of the game in black and white.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is.
Of course.
I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Can't hold his drink. The hollowed hero. Wait, wrong one. I wonder if I can come on back here. Let's see if I can't get into that other room. Maybe.
Can't imagine how
reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can
Search for the final canvas piece. Hold that thought, Sebastian.
Revelio.
How you get into gotta be a way to get into that. No. Oh fuck, no.
Revelio.
Uh
Revelio.
Key of Admittance. That's a pretty badass lock. My level 39? Fuck no.
Revelio.
Quill of Acceptance and Book of Admittance. The Quill of Acceptance and Book of Admittance were placed here by the founders and have not been touched since. They record the name of every prospective Hogwarts student the moment they first show signs of magic, although the Quill is more lenient than the book, which will sometimes snap shut before a name is written, and the evidence of magic is not dramatic enough. Black. Takes care of everything here. A Phoenix Rising.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Cool. Coat. Some old ass masks. 39. Close. Go to our map. Jesus, man. Phoenix Rising. Phoenix down.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yes, yes, we are. Wait a minute. Oh, god dang it.
A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here.
Oh, so it is down. Nice to know.
Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
See what's up here.
We're certain there's a phoenix here.
Oh, then what the hell is down there? Time to investigate.
Could the phoenix be in there? Confringo!
Oh, okay.
Bombarda!
Damn.
Protego!
Get lost.
Confringo!
Ruins.
Revelio!
There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society.
I heard something.
Protego!
Arrest them. Confringo!
Confringo!
Levioso! What did I ever do to you? Incendio!
Cut.
What have you done?
Killed all your buddies.
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you? Careful now. Thought we'd forget about that goblin.
Revelio.
You might want to
The
watch
beasts
it,
are safe
bud.
Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo.
Fuck.
Revelio.
Getting past us.
Not especially. Levioso!
Come on.
I'm a lot better than a troll.
So very
He's still fucking floating there.
Revelio.
What the Phoenix
The
be doing in
Phoenix.
this place? It's not even that big. What? I thought a Phoenix was supposed to be a lot bigger than
almost
that.
seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
Okay.
No.
You killed our Iona. Arrest those men. Confringo.
Yeah. Now you're dead, bud.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Me from under there.
There it is again.
Give me these juicy rewards. Well, I can't really say juicy, but
Revelio.
easy.
Confringo. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spot.
Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Oh. Hardcore.
Well, this is a little hypocrite. You're not getting away.
Goodbye.
Glaciers.
Cut.
Let me out, so.
No.
That was for High Wing.
Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo.
Wide mirror.
Bombarda.
That shit up.
Hello. I'm here to help.
Phoenix.
And take you somewhere safe.
New beast inventory slots unlocked. I don't know if... Oh, Easy enough.
Seems happy to come with. Let's get you back to the room.
Rising
Deke's
from
going
the
to be
ashes.
pleased.
Revelio.
I'll take these. Oh god, almost didn't make that.
This looks intriguing.
Oh. It's all 8 of them. So 1, 4. Okay. So it's 5 there. Still missing them here. 1 here. Yeah.
Did you find the phoenix? Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
I would think that thing would be a lot bigger than that. Phoenix feather.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Moonstone and phoenix feather. One talent point, please. I'll probably get to level 40. That's troll. Ah. Cool. That's all 42 wands. Good. Go ahead and give you some stuff.
Leviosa!
Well, you can't. Oh, wait. Can't breed it since you can't get another phoenix, so no point in that. About as big as a falcon, I'd say. A little bit bigger than a falcon. Ambush. Concentration. Yeah, graph horn. Conjuration spellcraft. Exploration at 100. And now all that's left is quests. So if this is to be exact and true, 5 makes 26, so 6 more side quests, maybe? Or at least close to that anyway. I like it. So for sure I will be finishing up. That is 100% guaranteed. Or I do get off or do finish for right now. Need to sell some stuff. Still got quite a bit left.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh. Man. I don't get how that... Okay. Not that big of a deal, I don't think.
What are we looking for today?
Above pretty much everything else, so...
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Yeah. Probably... Actually, I just want to check to see... In the shadow of the mountain. I think I'll end it right here.
I beg your pardon, but...
Yeah, there's no way in hell I won't be able to finish. By tomorrow, anyway. Not with what's left. Anywho. 54 freaking hours, ridiculous. Anywho.